Okay, welcome back to the channel. So today, gonna do a little Warhammer 40k update, hobby update. I did a lot of painting today, and I'll probably do more after I finish filming this. But finished this squad of Howling Banshees. These are the resin fine cast ones. I've shown them as works in progress on some of the other videos. Kind of difficult to paint for me, some of these details at least. My primer didn't really go on smoothly, so that kind of impacted the other coats of paint. But one of these I did Nuln Oil on the body, and that was a little too dark, so I did Nuln Oil on the hair for the helmet, the headdress part, and on the holsters and stuff, and I did the Bale Tone Green on the green tabard thing, and Nuln Oil on the pouches, and then I gave the swords like a blue power sword energy effect, so I used the Vallejo, what's the color called? Yeah, the Vallejo blue-green, and then for some of them I used the GW contrast Pterodon turquoise on the blade to give it more of that like energy type effect. So I think they turned out pretty good. This is the Exarch. Trying to give the halberd glaive, whatever this weapon is supposed to be called, thing, like more of a copper effect based on one of the pictures, GW pictures I saw, but kind of has like a gold bronze instead of the more reddish copper. But I'm still trying to learn. That's part of what this channel is. And she's stepping on a Space Marine helmet, which I painted as a dark green, mostly just because I played Dark Angels in the last game, so even though these didn't actually fight. But anyway, so got the Banshees. I mean, these are really nicely sculpted models. It's just they're made out of resin, which I think they've come out in plastic now. And then behind, obviously you can see it, I am starting a whole new army project that will I'll probably do it as like its own series on the channel. So Eldar, I had a small collection of from when not from like about the middle point of when I started playing Wargaming and GW. I started when I was like around 5th edition 40k, and then dropped it off because I was pretty young. I didn't have the money to buy the models at the time. And then in high school I bought a few things because I enjoyed painting and modeling, and I had enough Space Marines so my younger brother and I could play just home games with 5th edition, which we had a lot of fun doing, so I wanted another army. So my Eldar collection that's got like some Guardians, Falcon, and Dire Avengers, that was what I had gotten at that point. And then more recently I started, in part because of the virus, started painting 40k again, or no, that might have been before the virus. Yeah, that was before the virus. I was doing 40k, then I got into bolt action this past year. But anyway, that's a little bit about my hobby journey. But I started buying 40k stuff again to do those home games, like found a good local community here, and so I'm playing 9th edition, which it's okay. But that's another video. I've talked about that on other videos, past videos. But this, the point is, that's a really long story. This will be like my first totally new army that I'm building, like from nothing. Never played a Chaos faction, and And I've got a ton of old Space Marines, Ultramarines, so I wasn't really interested in doing another normal Space Marine unit or chapter, but I was really interested in doing the Alpha Legion. Night Lords were interesting, but the bat motifs on some of the older models, I wasn't really into that. But just from reading the Horus Heresy books, I really like the Alpha Legion as a chapter. They're just really sneaky and very cunning. Maybe loyalists, who knows? That's probably not, but that's just one of those fun fan theories. So I got the squad. This is an eBay find. I spent today gluing them back on the bases from shipping, but they shipped all fine. I think some of the bases just broke off in transit, which no problems there. The Alpha Legion will be its own project going forward. I'm going to do it as its own series on the channel, and so once I get these primed up, I'm going to try out some different color schemes to get the metallic blue that their armor is, and then I've noticed some other people do a dark blue, maybe almost like this, maybe a little lighter, like a regal blue, or with Vallejo, this is the dark blue, and then I think I have the royal blue somewhere. Probably more like this with a green trim, but I'm gonna try and do the metallic. That'll be something new for me. And I picked this up at one of my local gaming stores, and it seems to be pretty close to the color I need, but I think what I might do is do this as the base coat, this Thousand Suns blue, and then put this on top. So we'll see how that turns out. I'll probably do one of these guys as a test model, or maybe just do a shoulder pad or something. If one of them hasn't, this guy's shoulder pad is pretty open, just to see how it works. Probably gonna prime him in black, so that'll affect things somewhat. And then I've got another tactical squad, or whatever, Chaos Space Marine squad coming, and then a Chaos Lord, and that's what I like to start with generally with an army: 2 troops, 1 HQ. Classic Warhammer 40k sort of force organization. I do like these sculpts of these models, and they're also a lot beefier than the old school Marines, because I was doing some comparison with my old collection. So they are bigger, which I kind of like, and pretty nicely detailed. I'm not a super big number crunch guy, but I did find it interesting that there's only a few bolt gun models in here, and because I think these may have been out of a starter set or something. Well, we got 1, 2. At any rate, I'm not really too worried about the mix of the weapons, but yep. So I'll do an Alpha Legion series, basically. I think that'll be fun on the channel, and really fun Legion when they were loyalist, and during the Horus Heresy. Plus, I wanted to do Alpha Legion because there's a nice tie-in to the Eldar, because in the Horus Heresy books, it's the Eldar that sort of talk them into betraying the Emperor to beat Chaos in the end. One of those crazy Warhammer stories. So this will be, I think I'm really going to have a lot of fun with this, and it'll be fun trying out to do a new paint job, but still going to have Eldar to do, so always a lot to paint. And of course we've got some of the historical stuff in the background, as you can see. But like I always say in these videos, I'm a lot more motivated to do Warhammer stuff just because there's people to play with. You know, if I had more historical gamers around here, I'd be a lot more motivated to do historical stuff. But anyway, this has gone on quite a while for just a little hobby update, but that's sort of a update and a teaser for what's going to come on the channel. And I'm also going to finish the Pikeman's Lament battle report. I'll follow that up and do a part 2 and keep that battle going. I think that'll be another one that will probably have some surprises, and yeah, so I'll and then I also teased on a previous video doing that, like I keep saying, doing that informational video on the Austrian army during the late 17th century for my War of Spanish Succession. So these guys, and I'm still reading through that book from Hellion and Company, and I've got that other book that I'm gonna read. That's another source. So anyway, I'll wrap that up now. Hope you enjoyed the video, and thank you for watching.